To get rid of eye bag, you're going to be making use of potato. Potato contains a natural lightening property that helps to lighten up a dark skin. It also helps to remove dead skin cells by helping to scrub out the dead skin on the surface of the skin, revealing a brighter and a more newer skin. It works in tightening up the skin. It also helps in closing large and open pores. So we're going to be needing this a whole lot for this ingredient. Alright, so how we're going to be preparing that is that we'll have to first of all peel the potato. Now if you don't want to peel the potato, you can actually just wash the potato and use it with the skin, yeah, because it's also very good. Alright guys, so what we're gonna be doing is that we're going to be grating it, yeah. Now since I would love to get much of my juice out, I would have to be grating it in a circular motion. Okay, now if you don't want to grate yours, you can blend it, okay. However you want to get the juice is actually better, but creating it right now is actually faster for me. So I'm going to be creating all of it. Alright guys, so I'm going to be extracting the juice. By pressing it this way. If you're creating yours, you're gonna get more juice than blending, okay. So blending actually helps you, if you're blending yours, you're gonna get more juice than creating. Blending actually helps bring out more juice from the potato. Okay, so this is the juice that I got from this potato, and in this one you have the starch, okay. So you also did the starch. If I actually keep this potato juice, the starch is going to settle down, so we'll need the starch really well, okay, for this procedure. And the next ingredients we're going to be needing in here is cucumber. Now the juice in this actually helps to remove wrinkles. It helps to fight fine lines and therefore leave your skin looking younger. Now mixing it up with potato starch alongside with potato juice would help so much in making the skin really glowing, and it's also going to help to remove all of the darkness around the eye and reducing the eye bag. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a little piece of the cucumber. So the same thing we're going to do also to the cucumber by creating it, alright. And just like I said, I love to create my stuff in a circular motion. That actually helps to make it look as if I blend it, okay. But you don't have to do same. You can actually blend yours if you have a small blender, because we actually need the cucumber in little quantity. We don't actually need too much. So this quantity is actually okay for the two eyes. So I'm gonna be getting out the juice also. So you're gonna grab a sieve and then turn this into the sieve, and then you press it out. Or if you have a juicer, you can as well just juice your cucumber out, okay, which is actually simple, but for me I kind of prefer this way because it's very reachable for me right now. Alright, so this is the potato juice. This is the potato juice, and you can see that the starch has actually settled a whole lot. Now I'm actually going to be turning in the cucumber. Just like I love to do, I love to measure my stuff, so I'm gonna be putting just 2 tablespoons. Now the reason why I love to measure stuff is because I don't actually need it too much. So this is the starch, which is actually very important. You can see that. Yeah, so we're gonna mix these 2 ingredients all up, and this is perfect. Yeah, now the next ingredient we're gonna be needing is green tea. Okay, so you have to use green tea. If you don't have green tea, you can replace green tea with moringa tea. That's the only one. You don't use any other one. Now this is because green tea contains a natural remedy that helps to fight wrinkles on the skin, leaving the skin looking really young and supple. It also helps to make the skin really tight by extracting the excessive oil from it, and it's perfect. So how we're going to do this is that we're going to grab a cup. So we're going to be needing water, and then we're going to put in some water into the cup. So we're going to grab the green tea, and then you're going to put it into this cup. Now you need 2 of these guys, okay? Now the water has to be warm, okay, so that the green tea can be induced. So I'm actually going to keep this for it to be induced, and I'll be back. So the next ingredient we're going to be needing is egg. Now this is a great skin tightening remedy. It helps so much to reduce the size of the pores on your skin, therefore making your skin look smooth, supple, and really young. And it also helps to tighten and remove fine lines as well as wrinkles. So it's going to be perfect in removing the eye bag, dark under eye, okay? It's going to help to tighten it up by reducing it, yeah. So what we're going to do is that we're going to be putting in just the egg whites in this. So I'm actually going to be breaking this. I'm making sure that just the white gets into here, and that is okay. And this is the yolk, which we actually do not need it right now. So now you have to stir, because the starch is going to settle down. So you stir till it mixes really well with the cucumber juice. And now this is the green tea, which is actually very important also. So it has actually induced and the color has changed, and then we're just going to be removing it. Now we also need this green tea bag. Now this is what we're going to do, okay? You're going to make sure to spread it out, and then you're going to take it into the refrigerator. So I'm actually going to spread it out, and then I would go put it inside the refrigerator, okay? And then turn this about 2 tablespoons into this mix, and give it a nice and a good stir. And it's going to be looking somewhat thick, yeah, okay? Now that stir is not enough. I'm going to be grabbing my manual mixer and make sure I mix it really well, okay? Mix it very well till it's all mixed, and it's gonna be looking really thick after that. And this is perfect, guys. So the next thing we're gonna be needing is grab a cotton wool. Cotton wool only is perfect, yeah. So we're gonna be needing a cotton wool for this procedure. Now let's get into the toilet and let me show you, or let's get into the bathroom, like, yeah, let me show you how we're going to achieve this, okay? And this, refrigerate it. Okay guys, so here is the green tea bag. You would have to refrigerate it, let it be very chill, okay? Not block, but let it be very chill. So what you do is that you first of all, you would leave this tea bag on your eye while closing your eye, okay? So it has to touch this down part and this up part, okay? Just like this. This is actually very chilled. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you leave it. It is so chilling. So you have to leave this onto your eye for like 15 minutes while you sit down or you lie down like this, and it settles onto your skin while it helps to calm the nerves around that part, and then your under eye or eye bag will be reduced. Okay, so after you've done that, then you can grab the treatment that I just finished showing you how to make, and then plus the cotton wool that I showed you, and you would have to take some pieces of the cotton wool just like this, and then you dip it into the treatment, and then you would now spread it. You let the treatment get into the cotton wool very well, okay? Let it get into the cotton wool. Then you will now spread it under your eye where you have the soreness, yeah? Try to let it go close, very close as possible. Just like that. And remember to put this inside the refrigerator first of all, okay, before you even use it, okay? And also let it go very close and let it cover all of the puffiness that you're actually experiencing, okay? So for the second eye, which is not left out, you're going to grab a cotton wool, and then you put it inside the treatment. Make sure it goes inside the cotton wool, because the cotton wool is not the one doing the job, but this treatment, okay? So you press it and make sure that it goes inside. Make sure that it is refrigerated before you use this, okay? So you put it directly onto your eye, under your eye, sorry. Put it under your eye and make it go very close, yeah, just like that. All right, just like this, yeah. Okay, so if you're experiencing that at the upside, now when you know that when you want to rest, that's when you would have to apply this ingredients, okay? You don't apply it when you're very busy. You apply it when you know that you're actually done doing what you want to do, and then you want to rest, and then you just apply it, yeah? This is just how you're going to apply it, and already it is actually beginning to tighten up my skin really well, okay? So you apply it and then you lie down, and then it's gonna dry. Make sure that it is dry, like totally dry completely, okay? When it is dry, that's when you see the real effect of this, okay? So just like this, like this, or like this. Okay, so when it dries, you repeat this treatment as often as you can. If you can do it every day, you do it for a few days, all of the puffiness is gonna go down. Basically, that's just it. So